Because there's no allegation that any weapon was involved and it's charged as misdemeanor, I will impose a personal bond in the amount of $35,000. There
Your Honor,
is to be no. I see the unarmed robbery about throwing the cell phone. I've got it. All right, but honestly, that's a momentary possession. This was not the kind of unarmed robbery that we think about, where someone is threatened with physical harm so that they can obtain goods belonging to someone else. Calling case number 240-604-3401, people of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Woods, counsel.
Jennifer Douglas for the people, P72748.
Deliberating on behalf of Mr. Woods, waive the reading stand mute.
Hey, fellas.
Thank you, counsel. The court notes formal reading has been waived and enters a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Positions as to bond, please, from the people.
Your Honor, Mr. Woods, the people are asking for a bond of $35,000 cash or surety with tether and a curfew. Your Honor, here we have concerns in that these two are strangers, so we are concerned that there's a danger to the public. I didn't see priors for Mr. Woods. Here we have a situation where he allegedly admitted to police that he was upset the complaining witness had honked at him, and that he did decide to get out of his car and confront her and threw her phone, although he denied hitting her. I did send Mr. Reagan an incident report where the officers indicate that they saw that the complaining witness's left side of her face was red and swollen, and that would substantiate her allegation that Mr. Woods had in fact hit her. So we do have some concerns for the safety of the public. That's why we're asking for that. The alleged cause of this anger seems to have been something very minor, and that leads to our concern. Again, like I said, I don't see any priors. So even though this allegedly happened in public to a stranger, I'm not asking as high as I would have normally. I'm asking for $35,000 cash or surety with tether and a curfew.
Judge, we're talking about, road rage. We're talking about maybe bad judgment. Now, Mr. Woods said he never actually physically put his hands on her. The problem here, Judge, the problem is the road rage. Is the stopping, is the confronting, is that's an issue, Judge. Now, I'm not saying that he was right or wrong. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but we're talking about an assault battery, a misdemeanor. Whether he did it or not, I don't know. It'll come out later. The trial fact will decide that. I'm not trying to try to take that. My thing is, on has a pay a bond or can have a bond. He has 5 kids that DoorDash every day, Judge. Any prior criminal contact he has, like this, this might have been bad. He wasn't trying to steal a phone. I think there was a videotape going on. It may have snatched the phone through a phone. But regardless of that, Judge, you just got to make better decisions when you do things, Judge. Now, saying all that, no personal bond, no contact, isolated. It's unarmed robbery. I don't think it's unarmed robbery. But I do think it's a battery component, Judge.
Is he working, Mr. Reagan? Your audio is getting bad. I don't know what's going on over there. I can't really hardly hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
DoorDash, Judge. He has 5 children and he DoorDash.
That's not going to work because there's going to be no driving as a provision of this bond. He cannot drive.
But then DoorDash is out the course. He got to ride a bike. Can he ride his bike in DoorDash? I have a guy here that rides. I don't know. He can't drive. If he can, do other things, and I'm asking the court to do that.
Honestly, this whole road rage stuff is getting really concerning.
Yes.
It's confronting just regular, everyday strangers who are just attempting to drive and navigate the roads and suddenly find themselves being assaulted. Like, if this is what happened, and he admits that he at least reached in and took the phone and threw it.
Judge, I'd like for this to go to trial in the trial courtroom and let this trial fact. I understand what you're saying, Judge. I don't want to convict him right now. If he does get convicted, he'll have to deal with whatever punishment, probation, whatever conditions at that time, even if I don't know what happened. But right now, he knows not to drive. He knows not to go on the road. Just stay. Don't go outside right now.
Because there's no allegation that any weapon was involved and it's charged as misdemeanor, I will impose a personal bond in the amount of $35,000. There
Your Honor,
is to be, no, I see the unarmed robbery
Okay.
about throwing the cell phone. I've got it. All right. But honestly, that's a momentary possession. This was not the kind of unarmed robbery that we think about where someone is threatened with physical harm so that they can obtain goods belonging to someone else. You know, the portion that I am most concerned about is the assault and battery, which is charged as a misdemeanor. $35,000 personal, but there is to be no driving as a condition of your bond. If you're caught driving, you're going to end up back in here.
Yes, ma'am.
November 18th for probable cause conference, November 25th for preliminary examination, no contact with the complainant. Court dates are in front of Judge Jefferson. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.